Hello everyone, my name is Rabbi Lankry. I'm the rabbi in Kilas Or Chaim, Monsey, New York, and I'm really excited to share with everyone some words on the parsha or on the holidays that will enlighten us and give us new meaning and clarity of our daily activities and of the Torah's lessons. Parshas Teitzei shares with us a fabulous insight to the life of a Jew and how it is to become a Jew. We start off going to war. There are different laws when a person goes to war, but as we go deeper into the parsha, we come across the subject matter of Ammoni, Moab and Ammon. The two nations, they are cousins. And the Torah tells us, Lo yavo Ammoni Moavi b'kal Hashem ad dor asiri, never, ad olam, they can never become part of the Jewish fabric. But the girls from Ammon and Moab, they can become part of this. Very fascinating. Torah tells us also the reason why. And that is because because when we exited Egypt, we were going into a desert. And they lived there. They should have ingratiated us and confronted us with bread and water, and they just ignored us. And because of that, they don't have the right to ever become part of the Jewish people, the Jewish fold. At the same time, the women, not only they become the right, but Ruth Moaviyah is the mother of the future Messiah. The Davidic lineage comes straight from the Moabites, the women. So here on one side, you can't have the men. On the other side, you could have the women. And on the contrary, their Shorish Neshama, the source of their soul, is so high that they can bring the Messiah. As we travel to the end of the parasha, we're confronted with the battle of Amalek. The Amaleki, we have a mitzvah of Mechiat Amalek. Zochor, remember what the Amalekis did when we came out of Egypt. They confronted us in battle. Never forget, Macho Imched Zechar, to annihilate even the memory of Amalek is a commandment for us for all of time. But what's fascinating about Amalek is they can convert. They can become part of the Jewish people. So whoa, 1 second. The guy that didn't give us bread, he can never become a Jew. The guy that came with a sword, we have to kill you. But if you want to become Jewish, you're welcome. Well, if it's my world, if it's a guy world, who do you think is worse? Is it the guy that didn't bring you a sandwich, or is the guy that confronted you with a knife? I think the guy that confronted you with a knife is much worse than the guy that didn't give you a cup of water. He wanted to kill me. He can come part of it. He didn't bring me a sandwich. Forget about it. You're out. So what we're going to discover today is a concept that's called godly vision. And it's really the understanding of the perception of God versus a human perception. We have all vantage points where we analyze things and we maybe not get the whole picture, but today we're going to get the godly vision of what is it, the Ammoni Moavi. First, we're going to define what is a Jew. A Jew has three main characteristics. Rachmanim, merciful. Baishanim, we're shy. Gomlei chasedim, we want to do kindness. And guess what? That's all we do. That's how we define ourselves. That's how we go forward. And that's how we make an impact in the world. We do what we have to do. We make the world a better place. Ammon and Moab, they had the same training as the Jewish people. Lot, the grandfather, grew up in the house of Abraham. Not only that, Lot was saved by Abraham. And as a result of that, came these two nations of Ammon and Moab. So not only we're first cousins, but we should be preferred cousins. We should be cousins that they're indebted to us and they wish to ingratiate us. But as a result, no, they distance themselves from us. Their natural tendency, just like their grandfather Lot, even in Sodom, was to evoke kindness to a stranger. We're not strangers. So by the men of the children of Lot, Ammon and Moab, not sharing kindness with the Jewish people, in essence what they've done is they reversed their internal being. Their natural being is to do the kindness. They fought it and they held back and they decided not to do it. They changed their DNA. They had the privilege, we're cousins. They reversed their DNA engineering and therefore they're different people. The men can't come. The women didn't have the rights to go forward, so they can come part of the fold. But the men changed themselves. Now let's take a moment and look at Amalek. Amalek is a nation that believes in randomness. There's no structure to the universe. Maybe God created the world, he forgot about it, and now we're living in a world of the animal kingdom, whoever's the strongest. If we come and we evoke the presence of God in the universe, by all the miracles that take place, the exodus from Egypt, and the traveling through the desert, the splitting of the sea, the receiving of the Torah, it totally annihilates the entire belief system of who Amaleki is. So for them it was a matter of survival. It wasn't just an attack, it was survival. Their ideology is contrary to the Jewish ideology. They had to come and attack us in order for them to survive. Okay, it's self-defense. Nevertheless, it's evil. But if they reverse their intentions and they discover that there's something, the Jewish fold is proper and it's real, we'll accept them because we understand it was a form of self-defense from their vantage point. But when the natural tendency of a person was to be similar to the Jewish nation in the sense of wanting to ingratiate people, and they reversed their engineering and they held back and they decided not to ingratiate the Jews upon the exodus of Egypt, they've totally changed. So the God's vision is different than the physical vision. The human vision is, well, who confronted me? A guy with a knife or a guy that gave me a sandwich? I prefer the guy that gave me a sandwich. The God vision is the person that is fighting for survival is less of an evil than the person that reverses his entire being in order to be different. And as a result of that, God tells us for all eternity, Amon Moav, Lo Yavo Bekal Hashem. They cannot come into the Jewish fold. But the essence is, let's understand who we are. The Jewish people, we're Rachmanim, Baishanim, Gomlei Chasadim. We can't internalize what's called Kfuye Tova. We cannot be a person that doesn't acknowledge the good that was given to us. We have to express our thanks. We have to be merciful, we have to be shy, and we also have to be the people that do kindness. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for watching. Please click right over here to subscribe to our other videos that will be coming shortly. Thank you.